What have I consistently told you? Anthony Davis is the best player on the Los Angeles Lakers, period. How's it going, guys? It is MWT back with another reaction video, kind of like recap of January 3rd, the Friday, January 3rd NBA games. Got 6 games to go over right here, so make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on. We will get this thing rolling out immediately. Check this out. The Boston Celtics handling their business at home against the Atlanta Hawks. A little bit of beef at the end. Unfortunately, that kind of like spiraled this game out of control with Trae Young and Marcus Smart. I just wish that didn't happen, but you know what? It did. They were both going at it at the end. And Atlanta's main scorer was Trae Young, of course, with 28 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, but he had 6 turnovers. And for Boston, it was Jaylen Brown, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, but 6 turnovers as well. And as always, the Hawks were up by 18 points in the first quarter, and then they blew that. Let the Celtics go up by 8, and then the Hawks tried clawing back, but that was pretty much the game. Boston wins by 3. Now let me explain what happened at the end. And I saw this a little bit. So apparently, sort of like Trae Young got blocked by Daniel Theis, which is great defensive play by Daniel Theis. Marcus Smart gets the ball, and then he purposely walks over Trae Young in the fact that he's trying to get a foul call. And I think he succeeded. But my problem is that people were saying, oh, did Trae Young kick his foot out to trip Marcus Smart? No, Marcus Smart did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. He purposely went over Trae Young to get a foul call. And I'm not going to say he flopped, but it was close. It was close to saying he flopped. So, I just honestly, I don't care. I don't care about that. The NBA will handle it. But that was Bush League a little bit. If you are about to win the game by that much, don't do that. Seriously. Don't. It's dumb. Now, let me explain something. Let me explain something to you for a second. Now, the next thing I gotta explain is the Miami Heat. The Heat lost to the Magic, and this is bad. Because we needed the Magic to lose this game. So the Miami Heat lost 105-85 in favor of the Magic. Miami's main scorer was Jimmy Butler, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, but 6 turnovers. In Orlando, their main scorer off the bench, Terrence Ross, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Now, let me explain. I'm going to explain this to you matchup-wise. The Heat were up by 3 points in the first quarter, and they were holding it together. They were keeping up with them in the third quarter. The Magic were up by 22 points towards the end of the fourth, and they won the game by 20. The last quarter, the Magic outscored the Heat 21-6. If you're the Miami Heat, you cannot allow that to happen. That I did not expect. I did not see that coming. And quite frankly, that is bad. That's really bad. Now, next game. Portland handling their business. 122-103, the final score. Just a great game for the Portland Trailblazers to win right here if they're trying to get back into that playoff race. Portland's main scorer was Damian Lillard again with 35 points. 35 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Now for Washington, it was off the bench, Jordan McRae. Yeah, Jordan McRae. 35 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. And I want to explain something about the Isaiah Thomas situation. But Washington was up by 5 points in the second quarter, and then the Trailblazers went up by 19 points and won the game by 19. Now, let me explain the Isaiah Thomas situation. They were going for the ball that should have been called a jump ball. That should have been called a jump ball. They were both like holding onto the ball for extended period. And just because Isaiah Thomas was losing the handle of the ball, he puts his hand on the official. He wasn't trying to deliberately do it. He wasn't trying to deliberately do it. He lost his hand. And the ref got so soft about it, he threw him out with a minute and a half in of the entire game. A minute and a half in, and you throw Isaiah Thomas out for that? And they even went to the review. They went to review it. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. These refs are really soft. You got to get new refs in here. They are soft. Really soft. They don't know what they're doing. It's ridiculous. And I'm serious about it. I'm serious about it. That was disgusting. Disgusting. Next game, Houston versus Philadelphia. I'm going to say Philadelphia has been on a downward spiral. That's about it. Houston won this game 118-108. 40-26 in the second quarter. 40-26 in the second quarter? That's what the Houston Rockets did. Their main scorer for Philadelphia was Ben Simmons. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks. And for Houston, James Harden again. Man, dropping points. 44 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, but 5 turnovers. Still, Philly was up by 10 points in the first quarter, and then the Rockets went on a tear. Went up by 18 in the third quarter, wins the game by 10. Pretty much do whatever you want with that. Do whatever you want with it. The next game, Phoenix. Phoenix beat the New York Knicks. Phoenix beat the New York Knicks. Okay. Phoenix won this game 120-112. Main scorer for the New York Knicks was Marcus Morris Sr. 25 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. And for Phoenix, Devin Booker again, proving that he should be an all-star. 38 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Matchup-wise, the Knicks were up by 11 points in the second quarter, and then they blew that. 26 lead changes in this game, I'm sorry. And then the Suns went up by 8 points and won the game by 8. I'll tell you something. New York Knicks, man. Y'all don't know it, but P.S. You're tanking. You're tanking. I hope you know that. And lastly, Anthony Davis's team winning against the New Orleans Pelicans. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have guessed? Does that mean the Bulls have a chance against the Pelicans on January 8th? Pretty much. 42-30 in favor of the Lakers in the first quarter. I'm just going to say that. Box score right here. Pelicans' main score was Lonzo Ball, 23 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. LA's main score was Anthony Davis, as usual. 46 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block. I'm telling you, Anthony Davis is the clear-cut best player on the Los Angeles Lakers. I believe he should be top 3 when it comes to MVP voting. My MVP list, if you go top 5, you have Giannis, Luka, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. That's pretty much top 5 right there. And now the Pelicans were up by 2 points in the beginning of the game, and then the Lakers went up by 24 in the third quarter. Now the Pelicans tried making it a game at the end, but it was a little too little, too late, and the Lakers win by 10. Now. Oh, there's a game on right now. Memphis beating the Clippers 65-57. Wow. Well, I need the Clippers to win tonight. All right, well, got some games here tonight. I picked the Clippers to win tonight. I got Toronto beating the Nets in the Barclays Center. Utah beating Orlando in Florida. Indiana beating the Hawks at Atlanta. Oklahoma City losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers in Cleveland. Washington losing to the Denver Nuggets in D.C. Chicago losing to the Boston Celtics in the United Center. Dallas beating Charlotte at home. Milwaukee beating San Antonio at home. Actually, no, sorry. Scratch that. I have San Antonio beating Milwaukee. It's kind of like an upset. I have Detroit beating Golden State in San Francisco. And the Pelicans losing to the Kings, I believe, right? Did I pick the... Who did I pick? Yep, I picked the Kings. Okay, well, that's going to be it for me today. Like the video, subscribe. with post notifications turned on. I'll see you guys in the next video.